What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another live. So, in this live, I want to talk about you cannot change a narcissist, and you cannot fix a narcissist. They are who they are, and you can't change anyone. A person has to want to change for themselves, and then you maybe can assist them and help them and give them some advice. But other than that, they have to want that change for themselves first. You should never want to change a person to be who you need them to be for you. They should want to be that way on their own in order to serve you better and to be a better person, to be a more secure person. So you're not going to get that out of a narcissist. When a narcissist show you who they are, believe them the first time around. When you first start to notice the red flags, all the signs were there. A lot of times what happens is we choose to ignore it. And a lot of us has made that mistake in thinking that maybe if we look past something that it won't happen again. Or even if it's obvious that, that's something that don't sit well with us, we can kind of downplay it, talk it away as if the person just, you know, didn't really mean what they said, or it was a mistake, going to keep giving them mistakes so that they can keep doing the same thing, showing the same behavior over and over again. The narcissist, they up to no good, and they have plans to do certain things that'll please them. And they going to do it by any means. They don't care who it hurts. They don't care who gets in the way, as long as they get their hands on what they want. And they're going to play the game in the beginning pretending like they so into you. But that's just a game that they're playing. And a lot of times, now that's the part that fools a lot of us. It has fooled a lot of us into thinking we met a good person. The whole while they were putting on an act. And they put on that act long enough until we were so into them to where we didn't think ahead. Like, who thinks that way anyway? So when am I going to start seeing the bad side of the person? The thing about it is, we never really take the time to slow down and let the relationship develop and mature. We're so caught up in the moment, in the early stages or the honeymoon stage, and we're just ready for things to just go along and, just go by fast. Some people feel the need to do that because they haven't been with someone in a long time, and they're happy to finally have somebody. So they're in love and they don't ever want that moment to end. And that is understandable. That's normal human reactions and emotions behind something that makes you feel good. But it's going to come a time when that whole act will kind of, it'll kind of start to fade away. And you're going to start seeing a different side of the person. And that's when a narcissist is so comfortable with you at that point till they don't feel like they have to keep putting on that act anymore. And you're going to start noticing the change in them bit by bit until you're just going to see a whole new person. Somebody that you don't, you know, feel really happy with anymore as time goes by. But the worst mistake you can make is to make them think that they're not a bad person. Tell you. Because I've been told before by narcissists, well, I'm crazy, or, like, I don't got it all. They're telling you. You just choose not to hear it. Some narcissists will admit that they have a problem. And they may not try to get you to just like look over that. They may be giving you the warning that you need because they don't want to ruin your life, but they know that they're so stuck in their ways, they're not going to change. And basically, that's what they're telling you. So you cannot change a narcissist. You can't change anyone, and you cannot fix them when they tell you that they have a problem. I used to work with a chick who used to always say, I'm crazy. She will always throw that out there and laugh behind it like that's something that people should just overlook, which people did. But I was always just so like, I was just always like, I just couldn't easily get past a statement like that. If you tell me that's what you are, that's all I'm going to see after that. And at some point, it started to show more and more that she knew who she was, and it started to come out, especially within our relationship at work, and how she took that for being something more than what it was supposed to be, just a work relationship. We're coworkers. You don't own me and you're not going to control me. But all narcissists, they pretty much got that thing with them till they feel entitled. And then at some point, they're going to want to control people. And it's just like all of them act the same way. But very seldom you will get a narcissist who will tell you they have a problem. Or you don't want me, I'm just going to mess things up. I've even been told by guys that you don't want me, I'm not good for you. And I didn't want to listen because I wanted to see the bright side of things with being with them. I wanted to see that good person inside of them. And that's the mistake we make, thinking that we can change someone. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a positive attitude towards someone, or, motivating them to see the better in them. But if they don't see it and they're telling you this, maybe they need to start working on themselves. And we needed to work on ourselves too, because who are we to tell somebody that, like it really goes both ways sometimes. Even if you have good intentions. So again, you can't fix a narcissist. And you got to stop making excuses for their behavior. That's another thing that cripples them and enables them. The worst thing we could do is enable someone that we supposed to care for. If you care for them, you're supposed to be willing to be honest with them. Even if it hurts their feelings, and be truthful, be real about how you feel about them and the things they do and how it makes you feel. And at the same time, you can help them to become a better person. But again, that starts with them first. That's for anyone. But when we talk about a narcissist, that's a different thing. Because sometimes a narcissist will use that, I'm not good enough for you, I'm just going to mess your life up. You sure you want a person like me? They'll use that because they're playing on your emotions and your empathy, and they want you to feel sorry for them and say, no, come on, and grab their hand and, you know, just to bring them in closer to you. They really didn't have intentions on going the other way. They kind of already knew how it was going to play out. They felt you out already. They know that you weren't going to just let them go. They know a lot about you. When they first met you, they know what you wanted. They know the things that you miss having. They know when you're lonely. They know when you can use a good friend. They know that you just may want to, just find a friend, a companion, someone who you can confide in, just a good support system. And they will play that role and pretend like they're willing to be that person for you. But then when they notice that you may want more than that, that kind of puts the pressure on them and they're not ready yet. Plus, narcissists are known to have supply on the side already who may have a stronger hold on them to where they can't loosen the strings to get that close to you right now. So they have to play that role again by saying, you know, I don't think it's a good time that, me and you get close right now because you got a lot going on and I don't want to interfere. I don't want to take up your time. You're a busy person, and you got things going for yourself. I don't want to be in the way. They'll use that just so you can free up some space and say, no, no, come on. I love to have you. It'll be a lot of fun. And I can use some company and just stuff like that. They already know that. They know how you're going to respond. They already felt you out. They already picked you from the start. So, the story kind of writes itself at some point with the narcissist in the beginning stages. And then once you just insist that they come along and go along with you and let's just see how things go. And then that's when all hell slowly starts to break loose. You know, all because you told them, no, don't say that about yourself. You're a good looking guy. I'm pretty sure things will come along for you soon. Things will get better. And ain't nothing wrong again with you motivating someone. But you gotta be real about it. Do that person really want that for them? Are they really being honest and upfront with you and laying everything out about them? Or is there, more that they can, is there more to it than what they're revealing? What they want you to know. They can be in debt up the ceiling and owe so many people money. They may not even have their own. They probably came to see you in someone else's car, but you didn't even decide, you didn't even think to ask the questions because you were just so happy to have them in your presence again. And that charm, that act that they put on so good, you fell for it, that everything else was just like, could wait. And that's the worst mistake you can make is by not slowing down and really taking the time out to get to know a person and feel them out. Because trust and believe the narcissist will feel you out. They're going to know when it's something that they're going to want to pursue in the long run, even if they're living with their supply. It's not like they're going to tell you. They may lie and say, I'm living with my brother right now. And I just started this new job and I'm waiting to just kind of get on my feet and he's letting me crash there for a while. And they gonna tell you anything to make it sound good and normal. And you're gonna be like, okay. But then at the same time where they mix things up and add and confuse you is by saying, well, no, you don't want me. I'm just gonna be in the way. They're telling you who they are. They kind of giving you a warning, you know. And if you just ignore those warnings and all the little red flags, you know, you're going to regret it in the end because they told you so. So you can't blame no one but yourself. Can't blame no one but yourself. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I want to thank y'all for watching. Leave your thoughts down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Can y'all please like the video? Please like the video. It's free. Like they say, it's free. I don't want to sound like everybody else, but it is free. Like, share, subscribe, or even if you don't share, you don't even have to share the video. But just like the video, please. Especially for y'all that, if you enjoy the content, if you find it useful, leave your thoughts down below. I reply to the comments as much as I can. I do work a lot, but when I have the time, I do get back with y'all. Some days be busier than others. And I find it more convenient to come on and do a quick stream instead of trying to put together a video. Um, Sooner or later, I'm gonna get much better at this and find out other ways that I can, you know, add on the different features and everything that's available. I know I'm gonna have to start paying into it, but that's what I'm gonna do because I like it. I never thought I guess I like it because I don't have to be on camera, and sometimes I will get on camera every now and then, and also I'm behind camera when I'm doing a video. But eventually I'll get behind the camera on live. I'm gonna start showing my face. Once I get a good background set up and everything, I wanna do more. So I really do appreciate y'all being here. I appreciate the support. Again, like the video. If y'all think it's worth it, y'all think I'm worth it, leave a like for your girl. And I appreciate it. Leave your thoughts down below. The same for those who catch the replay. Thank y'all for watching, and I will talk to you soon.